Hey everybody, today is Wednesday, December 20th, 2023, and we are here in Bernville, Pennsylvania. And by we, I mean you, me, and Daniela. The reason why we are out here is for what I'm going to say is not just Pennsylvania's greatest Christmas event, but the greatest Christmas event in all of the world, Koziar's Christmas Village. I have been coming out here ever since I was a little kid. My parents brought me out here every single year, and I've been coming out here every single year since then. I love this place. It is amazing. If you are into Christmas and Christmas lights, if you like C9 bulbs, this place is the place to be. You've actually never been here before. This is your first time ever here.
Yep.
You are in for a treat. When we crested the hill on the road over there and you saw the whole layout, because it's pretty awesome when you come over the hill, you can see the entire layout of the farm and the village. You were kind of freaking out and losing your mind. It is really, really amazing. It's beautiful inside here. And like I said, I love coming out here. Been coming out here ever since I was a little kid. Kind of sad to think that maybe this is my last year ever coming out here, at least for a long time. I'll be moving to Florida. I don't know how much Christmas Village will be in my future, unfortunately. But we're going to make best of the possible last time, at least last time for a while I'm going to be here. It's awesome though. I'm still pumped. I'm still excited. I can't wait to get inside, see all the Christmas lights, listen to the Christmas music. This place is pretty cool. You're in for a treat. All right, so first thing is first, before we actually go look at any lights, we have to eat some, we got to get some hot dogs. We have not yet eaten any dinner. We are starving. You got yourself a souvenir mug full of hot chocolate?
Yeah.
I'm not the biggest hot chocolate fan, but ooh, are you a fan of ginger?
Yeah.
They usually have pretty good gingerbread cookies here, like actual, like legit gingerbread cookies. We got to get some of those.
Yes, please.
And maybe a soft pretzel, and maybe a churro, and maybe chicken nuggets, and a slice of pizza, and like one of everything else, because
Yeah.
I'm hungry and I'm okay with getting fat tonight. I probably made a mistake though by starting out the evening in the gift shop. They got these awesome vintage blow molds here. Look at that, $159.99. But this snowman one, it's the patriotic snowman. I'm digging that one. That one there I want. I'm thinking though I'm gonna have to probably pick up some postcards for patrons, and I don't know, maybe a magnet, maybe. Yeah, Vanabella needs a Christmas Village sticker. Unfortunately, I don't think they have any enamel pins. That's what I really want. Every year I come here, I always look for the enamel pins. They never have enamel pins. So, Christmas Village, if you're watching this video, and I know you are, all I'm asking, I mean, I don't know when the next time I'll be here is, but whenever that is, enamel pins. If you make that happen, I'd be happy. Again, we haven't actually even made it out to the light display yet. We're just inside getting food, looking at merchandise, and checking out the amazing model train layout they have in here. You guys know how much I love model trains. Just one more reason to love the Christmas Village. You can check out the amazing lights and then come inside, get yourself a hot dog, a pretzel, an entire souvenir mug full of hot chocolate, and check out the awesome train layout. All right, so now that our bellies are nice and full of hot dogs and hot chocolate, we're back outside, and look at that. There's Frosty the Snowman over there. Rudolph is over here doing some meeting and greeting. There's a teddy bear over there. Awesome photo opportunities out here at the Christmas Village. I'll have to get some photos with them on the way back out, but whew, I think we can see our breath now. I feel like it's getting colder. So again, if you're a model train enthusiast, not only do they have the trains inside, but they have the larger trains outside by the barn as well. Look at that. Just one of the many reasons why I love the Christmas Village. That is so cool. I don't know what I like better, the lights or the trains, or maybe just the mixture of both. I'll tell you what I don't like though, the cold. They should really have the Christmas Village in July. Ooh, Christmas Village in July. I'm just saying, million dollar idea. I would totally come to that because I wouldn't freeze to death. One of my other many favorite things about the Christmas Village are all the different wooden cutouts they have of characters that I grew up with, characters I love, but I do wonder how many children here are like, oh look, it's Betty and Wilma and Fred and Barney and Dino and Bam Bam and Pebbles and whatever the cat's name is. I think there's a lot of characters here that kids probably don't know. They don't really update their wooden cutouts with like new modern characters for the kids. They kind of keep them with the classics, which I appreciate. But I do wonder if like little Susie and little Billy have any idea who these characters are. Probably not, no. Throughout the entire village, they do have these little kind of dioramas set up. And this one here is really cool at the farmhouse with a Christmas tree. It looks like they're getting ready for Christmas dinner. And what's really cool is they've actually invited Santa Claus to the Christmas dinner, which is pretty cool. I want Santa Claus to come to my Christmas dinner. I wonder if I invited him, if he'd actually show up. I feel like, maybe, you know what? It's probably just because it's the Christmas Village. If you're at one of the Koziars, you get your Santa Claus coming to your Christmas dinner as just some random schmuck. Probably not. I always feel bad that I don't know every single name of every Muppet character they have here. They're all from Sesame Street, but who's that guy? I don't remember the magician's name. There's Cookie Monster, there's Elmo, there's Oscar the Grouch, we've got Grover, we've got Bert and Ernie, we've got Big Bird, there's the Count, Snuffleupagus is back there, Little Bird, it's Big Bird and Little Bird. Little Bird's there, Slimy, I think that might be Harry Monster back there if I'm not mistaken. I don't know who that person is. There's Kermit the Frog. I think that's it's a Guy Smiley. That is a Guy Smiley. Look at that. This diorama here is called Christmas Around the World. There's a kind of like an igloo thing going on. There's like the Serengeti. There is, I don't know, Hawaiian back there, and the little girl who I swear is straight out of Disney's Small World, right? I'm pretty sure that's a Small World doll. I am absolutely loving the idea of putting blow molds in the windows. I never really thought about doing that before. That's something I'm gonna have to think about with the Florida house. Look at the Mickey Mouse. That is awesome. All right, so now that I'm in the festive spirit into decorating the house down in Florida, I'm racking up the ideas. I'm thinking of some things I'm gonna do next year. Of course, so over in the Muppet area, they didn't actually put down all the names of the different characters. I kind of wish they would have, then I would have known, but they did for all the Peanuts characters. But I know the Peanuts characters. I know Snoopy, I know Woodstock, I know Peppermint Patty. There's Violet and Charlie Brown and Sally's back there, and there's Marcy and Schroeder. Again, I already know the names of the Peanuts characters, although I probably would have forgotten Shermie. All right, I will fully admit, Shermie I would not have remembered. Who the heck's Shermie? All right, and for all you Peanuts fans, I will point out Linus and Frida and Lucy and Franklin and Pigpen, and oh my gosh, look at, okay, who knows who these characters are right here? Again, characters children would absolutely not know. This is Pixie, well, that's Pixie and Dixie, and then Jinx the cat right there. Look at that. Now, yeah, that is awesome. Merry Christmas, Pixie and Dixie from Jinx. That is so awesome. I mean, classic Hanna-Barbera right there. You have no idea who they are, do you? So, of course, in true anywhere fashion, there are these little gift shops scattered all throughout the village. And we've stopped into another one because we are freezing out there. And you were checking out the beanie? I mean, that's... yeah, I'm thinking you need yourself a new beanie. That is pretty awesome. This one's cool too, though. I'm digging that one. And a scarf to match. You could just be all decked out in your Christmas Village garb. You could have yourself a hoodie and everything. You already got your mug. You got gloves, socks. Miss Christmas Village 2023. Gotta make that happen. This is the old-fashioned candy shop, and now I want some candy. Look at all that, all the ribbon candy back there, and the lollipops and the candy canes, and there's a whole bunch of Santas back there with all their candy. Oh my gosh, gingerbread house. You know what? I still just want gingerbread. I do want candy, don't get me wrong. I might have to grab myself a candy cane before we leave, but I really want gingerbread. That's what I want the most. This is Santa's reindeer barn. There's all the different reindeer. Dasher, Dancer, Prancer, Vixen, was it Comet, Cupid, I gotta give them credit, they named it Donder, because everybody always says Donner. It's not, it's Donder. So Donder, Blitzen, and of course Rudolph, and there's Santa Claus sitting down. This might be one of my favorite displays at the Christmas Village. It's the ye old church. It just reminds me of some of the buildings that I visit. I've visited churches very similar to this. Well, okay, maybe they were slightly larger, but I know there are churches this small out there. This is awesome. Again, there's another nativity scene back there. There's all kinds of mannequins that Daniela thought were actually real people. I wish we could go in there and sit down. That'd be pretty awesome. That is really, really cool. Again, another nativity scene on the wall. I just like it because, again, it reminds me of the buildings that I tend to visit in these videos. Okay, this is cool. Even though I'm not a big fan of the giant blow-up like yard displays, I do appreciate the giant Frosty the Snowman. I don't know. I'm thinking out of all the Rankin Bass cartoons, maybe Frosty is my favorite. I just like the happy birthday. I like Frosty. 'Twas the night before Christmas, and Santa Claus was delivering all the presents to a child for some reason sleeping on a bed inside the living room. That is interesting. But look at all the cool toys. She's getting the car and the train, all the dolls in the background, the stroller for some bizarre reason. The Christmas Village knows us train enthusiasts. They actually had a sign telling us there were more trains over here by the Kissing Bridge, and sure enough, there is another train. That is awesome, right here, going underneath the Kissing Bridge. So again, you can make out with your significant other. You can see the trains, all the awesome lights, the blow molds, and a gigantic, creepy, disturbing nutcracker. That thing is freaky looking. The trains are cool. That's terrifying. I don't know, I might take back what I said before. As cool as the ye old church is, as somebody who worked in a mailroom for 14 years of his life, it was a great job. Don't get me wrong, I enjoyed it. I kind of dig the Santa's post office. I feel like if I were to go to the North Pole and get a job with Santa Claus, this right here, this would be my job. I would have to get a job in the mailroom. I already had the experience. My resume would look fantastic. They would see that I was in charge of all the first class mail going in and out of a company. Look at that, Valley Forge Christmas. That is awesome. All right, yeah, this right here, I don't know. I'm moving to Florida for the warmth, but I could move to the North Pole for the job security and get a job in the mailroom.
Look at all that mail for Santa.
I don't know. See, look at all that mail for Santa Claus. The mail never stops. Like the job security's there. You would be working around the clock year round. I don't know. I'll think about it. So we're noticing that the Gracie's Pharmacy, circa 1950, is not lit up. So even in the North Pole, pharmacies close early. They have terrible hours. All I wanted was my cholesterol medicine. I feel like so far tonight I've said about 25 different times for 25 different things that this is my favorite thing at the Christmas Village, but I mean, all right, I'll say it's at least one of my favorite things. I love the dinosaurs because, you know, even the dinosaurs celebrated Christmas as we know. What kind of presents do you think the dinosaurs gave each other? Like if you were a T-Rex, what would you give your Stegosaurus buddy?
A dead animal.
I mean, all right. And yet, Christmas Village has more model trains. Look at these guys, a trolley there. There's a train going rather fast around the the perimeter. And actually, not one train, but 2 trains are going around the perimeter. And look at the really awesome, like metal silvery one up there. That one is really cool. I want to do something like that in my house. We have this little kind of like inlet in the living room. It's this weird, like, I don't know, the roof kind of goes up. And I'm thinking, how cool would it be to put a train like that in the inlet? I'm thinking, I don't know. Thinking that's something that needs to happen. That is pretty awesome. I just love trains. I still have all my dad's old train sets. I could set them up. That is pretty cool. I don't know. Do I like the Christmas lights better or the trains better? I'm honestly not sure. Okay, so if you've been watching my recent videos where I've met Santa Claus twice now this year, each time he did tell me in order to have world peace and goodwill towards men, you had to also get a hippopotamus. You can't have the two without the other. So I don't know. I'm thinking maybe I should pick up a hippopotamus. I mean, this one's cute. It's fuzzy. It's very soft. But this one's a bit more realistic looking. I don't know. Should I buy a hippopotamus for Christmas? I mean, I want a hippopotamus for Christmas. Only a hippopotamus will do. But which one would I get? The fluffy one or the realistic looking one? I don't know. What would you get? Would you go with the realistic one? I mean, it's a little bit more expensive, but only by a couple of dollars. I don't know. I'm kind of thinking I want a hippo. You know what? On second thought, I'm actually going to pass on the hippopotamus because I did ask Santa Claus twice for a hippo. I did ask him for world peace. I asked him for goodwill. And I asked him for a hippo. So if I buy a hippo, then I'm going to be stuck with 2 hippopotamuses, or hippopotami? Hippopotamuses, or I'm going to be stuck with 2 hippos. And I don't need 2 hippos. I don't have room for 2 hippos, so I'll wait till I get one from Santa Claus. I'm no expert when it comes to the Bible or how angels work, but what does an angels do? Look at this. They're getting all steamy inside the Trim a Tree shop. There's a ton of angels in there, and whatever they're doing, steaming up those windows. I've got some ideas of what they're doing in there, but this is a PG show, so I won't say. Okay, wait a minute. Danielle put it perfectly, the perfect PG way of putting it. What are the angels doing?
They're making baby angels.
They're making baby angels. I like that. You guys will never guess what. We're at one of my other favorite things here at the Christmas Village. It's the historical area where they have all the different sleighs set up. These are pretty awesome. All the vintage sleds. Look at that one there. That one is cool looking. I want to take, I don't like the snow, but I would totally take that one out on the snow. That is pretty cool. And then back there's all kinds of historical information about the Christmas Village and articles from newspapers. Pretty awesome. They opened this up a couple of years ago, and as a history guy, I definitely appreciate this part of the Christmas Village. It is pretty awesome to see all this historical stuff inside here. I definitely like this area. And you said you've never been on a sled? Like not even a horse-drawn sleigh, but an actual sled?
On purpose.
I mean, I've got one up in the shed. I'm thinking if it snows this year, you should come over. I got some hills nearby. Comments down below if you want to see Daniela on a sled. We can make it happen. Oh, Christmas Village, you're letting me down. So I was so proud of the Christmas Village for their Donder. And then Daniela here had noticed Donner, not Donder. Donner. Come on, you were doing so well, Christmas Village. Christmas is ruined. Okay, Christmas might actually be saved after all. We have found the gingerbread house here with the giant gingerbread man, and they do have the gingerbread cookies, $7 a piece, or I could just buy a broken one for $3.50. I'm thinking I'm gonna buy a broken one because not only do they taste exactly like the non-broken ones, but I kind of feel bad for the broken ones. I mean, yeah, I know I'm gonna bite into it and eat it anyway, but I feel like that's his purpose, so he's okay with that. And I just feel like nobody's paying any love to the broken ginger. I just feel bad looking at him. His head's all decapitated. I'm buying the broken gingerbread man. Yeah, I gotta buy a broken one. All right, so I got my, oh my gosh, that smells so good. I got my decapitated gingerbread man here, and Daniela went with a pretty epic and amazing looking chocolate covered pretzel. So how is your pretzel?
I haven't had it yet.
Bite into it. Let us know. Are you not going to eat on camera? I'm going to... Delicious gingerbread man head.
Ooh, it's so
All right, so since Daniela refused to just bite directly into her pretzel for some reason, we broke it into pieces. Oh my God. Wow. That's a good chocolate covered pretzel. I might have to get one of those before we leave, or like 2 or 3 of those before we leave. Oh my gosh. All right. The gingerbread man was delicious, but I kind of dig the pretzel just slightly more. That's a really good pretzel. It's not very Christmassy, but Merry Christmas from the land of Oz, nevertheless. You know what I like? I like the Tin Man. See? I just made it all come back around to Christmas. Okay, this is actually pretty awesome, especially since today is December 20th, which marks the first full day that George Washington and his men were encamped at Valley Forge. This is Christmas in Valley Forge. There's a log cabin right there, and inside the log cabin is actually George Washington, General George Washington himself, attending to it looks like a soldier with a head wound, which is interesting since there never was actually a battle at Valley Forge. Kind of makes you wonder how the soldier received a head wound. It could be a leftover wound from the Battle of White Marsh, because as you know, that was the last battle they had, right? Of course everybody knows that. So I'm gonna say it's a wound from the Battle of White Marsh, which ended in a draw, as you know, right? Whoa, Santa, eyes up here, Santa, eyes up here. Maybe I should just start getting really, really specific with my favorite things. So out of all the dancing dioramas, this one here would be my favorite. I think it's the only dancing diorama, but it's my favorite dancing diorama. Though I feel bad, one of the elves has lost its leg. But wow, look at her go, hopping there on one leg. I mean, you gotta give it to her. For only one leg, she's got some mad skills. I'm impressed, yeah. Now that I'm looking at this tree inside here, I'm thinking I need a tree like this in my house that has nothing but those kind of metallic ceramic ornaments. Look at that. That is really, really pretty. The way the light shines off each one of those ornaments. Yeah, I'm thinking I need one. Here's the problem. Within I'm gonna call it right now, within 5 years, we're gonna have 20 trees in the house. It's gonna happen because I'm getting one of those too. Ding dong bell, put your money in the well. Ding dong bell, help a child get well. So I got a $1 here. Gonna put it into the well with tons of other dollars and coins down there. And then I gotta ring the bell. I help a child, but I also need to go to the doctor now because I'm deaf. Wow, that was loud. Oh my gosh, it is Santa Claus. This is the third third time this year that we've gotten to see each other.
Yeah.
I'm still getting my world peace, right?
Yep.
And my goodwill.
Yep.
And you have to send me the hippopotamus to get the goodwill.
Hippopotamus.
Hippopotamus, right?
Right.
Merry Christmas. It's great to see you again for the third time this year, and I'm loving your village. It's so amazing out there. A little chilly, but amazing. But for you, it's probably nothing, right?
No.
This is warm weather to you, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah, this is warm one.
All right. Well, I'll see you in a couple of days.
Okay.
I'm looking forward to seeing you. I'll leave some. What do you want? Chocolate chip cookies or? You tell me, and I'll make whatever you want.
Snickerdoodles.
Done deal. All right, Santa Claus. What's good? Good to see you. I'll put up some snickerdoodles.
All right.
Have a Merry Christmas. Oh, I gotta. Thank you so much, Santa. Have a good one. Merry Christmas. All right, so we're just about done here at the Christmas Village, but I had to come back into the gift shop because I had to pick up a couple things like a sticker. I gotta get myself a sticker for Vanabelle. Actually, I'm thinking about maybe grabbing 2 stickers. Do I grab 2 of the same one, or do I grab some different ones. I don't know, the elf one's kind of cool. The snowman one is also really neat, but I just kind of like the simplicity of this one. So I think I'm gonna grab 2 of these. I would grab a matching ornament for Vanabelle as well, but I did not bring Vanabelle with me this time, so I am gonna pass on the magnet, though I kind of like that one. That's actually a really awesome looking magnet. But again, for right now, I think I'm going to pass, maybe, or I could get one for the fridge in Florida. I don't know. I'm gonna think about that. But what I'm definitely picking up are some postcards for patrons. The issue is I don't know which one to get. I mean, that's kind of cool, but I don't know. I'm kind of digging this one with Rudolph and Frosty and the bear. And what the heck is that thing? Is that a raccoon? What is that? That is terrifying. That was not outside. I would have gotten my picture taken with that if that was outside. But I also got a question. Santa, Mrs. Claus is looking a little young there. I'm buying these for patrons. This is the most terrifying and weird postcard I've ever seen in my entire life. You know what? This is my last time here, probably for a really long time. So I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna buy a magnet for the fridge. Again, I am very much tempted by that one, but the simplicity of this one it draws me in every time. So, all right, I'm grabbing some stickers. I'm grabbing a magnet. I'm grabbing the most weird, kind of disturbing postcard I've ever seen for patrons. I'm tempted to buy so much more, but I think I'm gonna be good. All right, guys, so that is gonna do it for Christmas Village, Koziar's Christmas Village 2023. As you can see, it's kind of cleared out. There's only about a half hour or so until they do close down for the evening, but we're out here taking some photos, walking around one last time. The temperature has definitely dropped by like 20 degrees. It is so cold, but it's worth it. It's worth coming out here, spending the entire evening, looking at all the different dioramas, all the amazing Christmas lights, all the awesome trains. What did you think? Your first time ever here?
I loved it.
It's amazing, right? So cool. This is why it's a tradition for me to come out here every single year. It's why it's been a tradition for me to come out here every year since I was a little kid and my parents used to bring me out here. It's amazing. It's awesome. I would highly recommend it, but all right, I'm officially freezing. I think it's time to call it quits for the evening, get into the car, and crank the heat. So as always, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Be sure to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, check down below for links to Patreon. If you guys do become a patron, I will send you a postcard every single month from the road. Also check down below for a link to Spreadshirt where you can grab yourself retro rest stop t-shirts. Proceeds both from Spreadshirt and from Patreon do help support the show. They keep the show going, brings us out to awesome and amazing places like this. So I really do appreciate the support. And if you guys watch this video all the way until the very end, hashtag making baby angels. If you guys watch this video all the way until the very end. All right, so that's it. Like I said, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. And if you do hit that subscribe button or you are subscribed, then I will see you guys in the next video. Wait, before we go, Danielle, put your head in the picture. We got to do this one time. We haven't done it yet today. And there you go. There you go. Check that out. Looking good. All right, guys. Like I said, thanks for watching. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button. And if you do hit that subscribe button or you are subscribed, then I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.